Transport self-impulse. All the existing transport systems spend energy, which increases air pollution and the global heating. To achieve an ecological transport, it mustn't spend any kind of energy. But is it possible? To demonstrate the self-impulse, I built a system called Transport Swing that works with the fundament of the pendulum, with the variation that its mass is a gondola and it has ports of access to it. The system works in the following way. The passengers go on the gondola from the port A, passing by a way. This is a great lever that raises up the whole gondola with the weight of the passengers to compensate the energy lost by friction. The passengers are transported until the point B, where there is an identical mechanism like point A to make the same compensation. Eliminating this friction, there is no need for compensation. In conclusion, the self-impulse is a mechanic technique of proof efficacy even using archaic methods and materials, but can I use the self-impulse in an avant-gardist transport system? As a following step, I visualize an avant-gardist self-impulse transport system that could be used in a daily way and not as a mechanical curiosity. The system is made of the mechanism of magnetic levitation. It's made by a magnetic wave instead train rails and a superconductive plate instead the conventional wheels of the train. Because of this mechanism, the train can levitate, reducing the friction force to zero. The push and stop mechanism is a superconductive electromagnet and a magnetic rail where the north and south poles intercalate periodically along the way. This set works as a motor in deceleration and as a generator when it breaks. The energy accumulation mechanism is a superconductive boil, and the isolation and support mechanism it puts the waste into tubes and train stations and puts this state to a high vacuum. The levitation train inside the tube doesn't suffer any friction because of the absence of air and rails.